put the music of this back on. Alright. Let's go kill Zeromus. At least we can complete the challenge. Completing it is still better than, like, turning it in, or, like, not turning it in at all, so... Alright, so what do I need to know about this? Well, we have everything we need. Let's just go. This is necessary, and I'll explain why in a minute. So, we need all the characters to have defend set up as their auto command so that when Zeromus shakes, we can set up auto so everyone will automatically defend so they can try to survive Big Bang. That's the theory in this. I think this should give us enough time to kill him and watch the ending before the clock runs out. At least while the ending is playing, I can submit it. Big Bang is no joke. That is the most devastating attack in the entire game. It would be nice if I could take more than 3 steps before getting assaulted. Oh, we dropped 933 gil. We only have like 200,000 or something like that. Like, whatever will we do? I'm sorry. Yeah, almost 300,000. How will we ever afford to lose an amount like that? Look at how much damage that fucking laser barrage does. He did like over 2,000 damage to every person in my party. I mean, we are extremely high leveled here, like... Shouldn't be that big a deal. Yeah, right now everybody's like, I'd say average about level 75, so I think that's a little bit higher than we probably need to be, but without adamant armor, like, this is still probably going to be a real fight. A mob that can one-hit kill you. Oh, beautiful. We only have like one more floor to go. Did you see that? The fuck? That is no joke. Just... Alright. We're fine. This is the last floor before Zeromus. Might not have time to get back to fight more things. Oh god, why? It's taking us like 10 minutes just to get to him. I'm hoping his fight doesn't take more than like 20. I have a feeling the clock is going to expire at the end of this battle. I mean, kind of is. That's the core of the moon right there, and that's basically magma. Alright, here, it's time. Alright, so everybody needs their shit. Rydia, I'm gonna need you to, whatever. I guess your intellect is already staggeringly high. You're fine. You're fine. I think... Oh yeah, Kane has a protect ring at the moment. He can have this. Edge is gonna need this more. Alright. Put your fucking Genji helm back on, because you need to actually survive here. This is it. This is the final battle. We don't need this. Rosa, I guess, could try twin casting Ultima, but I don't know if we should. Probably it's not necessarily a good idea to do that. Oops. It's not done with those. So you only played 10, 15? Yeah. I got you. These are all fine abilities for Kane. You don't need Treasure Hunter here. You need a Steal. Well, I guess it doesn't really... No, you need Throw. I'm not going to bother stealing the Dark Matter from him because this isn't going to be my save going forward to like a second playthrough. So I'm cool with this the way it is. Alright, here we go.
Golbez! Fusoya!
It's the beginning of the end. Alright, so they tried to kill Zemus.
What a waste. Such incredible power, and all of it warped to evil ends.
Hey!
Oh, you've come.
Looks like we were too late. You were supposed to leave him for me.
Cecil.
Cecil.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
In the wellspring of darkness. Zeromus. No, Zeromus. This time I will finish what I set out to do. Zeromus, be gone!
I really like the cutscenes here. They're fucking awesome. It really does illustrate just like what exactly is going on here. Yeah, when he turns into black clouds with a demonic voice, not good. So Fusoya just watched Golbez do this, and it failed miserably. We're probably not going to have time to attempt this a second time if we die for some reason, so... This is it! The entire thing is on this right now. If we want to complete this in time, we have to win this fight. Interestingly enough, his meteor did not do the full 9,999 to Fusoya.
No suffering, no death. My hate will not be stanched until it has consumed all else. You shall be.
This is tension. I'm actually nervous that I'm not going to succeed here. Like, I should. But there's always that chance, like, it could be too late. Like, one bad Big Bang, then it could be over.
Cecil and the others!
Indeed. Now is the time we pray for them. No, for the entire world. Hallam, Olam, we must see that all the prayers made here reach Cecil and his friends on the moon.
I have 0 adamant armors to save my ass right now.
Cecil, my friend, this is your chance. Please have courage.
We'll all be waiting for you.
Return safe. For the sake of the whole Earth.
Rise up!
I think that's the only time those two ever actually speak in the game.
Come on, you can do it! Cecil! Everyone!
Great moon. Please. Hear our prayers.
So the really interesting thing is, the power of prayer actually works in the world of Final Fantasy IV.
Cecil, it must be you.
Zeromus. This is the end for you, not us.
That's it. This is the final countdown. The prayers of everyone on Earth have given Cecil 1 hit point to get back up on his feet. Alright, Moon, here are prayers. This is it. I mean, it actually kind of is through the power of friendship, though. That's really what's going on here, because these are all former party members. Except for Golbez, he's just there. He's a former enemy. That's also Cecil's brother. Alright. Alright, remember that knife that we worked so hard to get? It's time to use it. I guess this. So anytime that we're in like danger here, alright, throw Excalibur! Oh god. He's about to Big Bang me. Alright, what do I need to cast here? Alright, so we managed to hold through that. nice and high. That's actually Big Bang time. Alright, get Kane back up on his feet. Yeah, Kane was not defending through that because I hit jump too early, so he went down. I only survived it because I had everybody, yeah, I had everybody use defend. Alright, well. Yeah, that can happen, because he can now use Meteor on me. Because he's close to death. If I keep Kane's MP up, then that means, I have, immunity to death. Meteor will fuck your day up, yes. Yeah, Rosa failed to dual cast because she lost all of her MP. Oh yeah, it might help her if Rydia also got hers back. Alright, we got him! Alright. I need to get a good... Yeah, there we go. That'll be a good screenshot. We made it!
You've truly done it. I'd no idea there was such strength in you.
Alright, I gotta submit this while
You
this is
of the
happening.
blue planet may have already grown more powerful than we of the moon.
It does rather look that way, doesn't it?
But what of the final words Zeromus spoke?
As long as there is darkness.
There will always be evil in men's hearts. We, all of us, bear a touch of darkness, just as surely as we bear light, much as with the twin sets of crystals. And the darkened underworld that rests beneath your planet's brighter surface. But as long as there is darkness, so will there always be light. Just as the light within you rose to overcome the shadow cast by Zemus.
Well, now that you mention it, I did feel a bit of glow.
Are you joking? It's a miracle Zemus didn't end up using you.
My love of justice kept him at bay, no doubt.
Well,
The meteor
then,
was kind of scary at the
time
end.
has come for me to join my people in their sleep. What will you do now?
Alright, let's enjoy our ending.
We will return to our planet.
Our friends are waiting.
I see. You are lucky to have such friends. I look forward to the day we can meet again.
Might you permit me to accompany you?
You would join me?
I would. I cannot return. Not after all I've
I
done.
love the little clanky sound
And I
Golbez's
would
armor
very
makes when
much
he
like
walks.
to meet my father's people at least one time.
I see. Yes, our blood flows in your veins, too. You know this will be a very long slumber.
I do. Cecil, you called me brother. I suppose I can expect no more than that. All you've suffered until now has been because of me.
We must go now and sleep. We will pray for the peace of your planet. Come, let us go.
Yes.
Cecil.
Is this all right, letting him go?
This is your last
Your
chance,
brother.
Cecil. You got anything you
Farewell.
want to say to him, you should probably do it now.
Cecil?
Yeah? You gonna? Want to say something?
Farewell, my brother.
Ah, he did the thing. And now you get to see inside it, in his heart, he's not evil anymore. Cecil's brotherly love redeemed him. There is a sequel to this game, though a lot of people are kind of meh on it because it does feel like a bit of fan fiction, to be honest. But I like it for one reason, in that it's the sequel to this game is actually what explains the entire plot of Final Fantasy as a franchise. So now we can enjoy our ending. I'll probably have to cut the pigtail part out separately from this when I upload it. Then the ending will just be by itself. It's true. I was close, okay? Those meteors ripped my ass a new one. Like, I could have died. That was definitely an option. Like, when he used Whirlwind and drained, like, me to single-digit health and took away my MP, like, that was very, very, very close to a party wipe. So at that point, Kane wouldn't have restored any of my characters back. Phoenix would not have helped. So they returned the lunar whale back to where it came from. Oh, I actually have to press a thing for this. Palom helped save the world, so he's out bragging to his friend. Well, they lived happily ever after for about 17 years. Edge is kind of weird because he really, really likes Rydia, but he just can't help but be a misogynist piece of shit. He talks down to her multiple times throughout the game, and it's weird. So Yang finally returned home to his wife. That's nice. Yang's wife is definitely not queen material. She hates every single part of it. Whereas Yang is nice and formal and just disciplined and would make an excellent king, his wife just like detests every single aspect of royalty. Even Edward's now growing up and realizing he has responsibilities as a prince. I don't know why they need to rebuild the Dwarven castle. Like, it seems like it was mostly fine. Like, the Red Wings did attack it a little bit, but it was fine. It barely took any significant damage. Definitely wouldn't scrap the tanks. Also, yeah, your king did give you an order, so maybe don't question him and just go do the thing that you're ordered to do. Or do question him because royalty is bullshit and you shouldn't just accept authority. Yeah, I think scrapping the tanks was not a good move. So Kane has self-exiled him to Mount Ordeal until he can become a better person, I guess. I like this place because this is like, this proves that the world has science and that they care about it. They have an observatory where they do real legitimate science. Even in a world where there's magic and stuff, like they still actually study the universe around them. You don't see a whole lot of like Middle Ages type fantasy settings where they have like observatories like this. So the moon is heading off by itself. They piloted the moon away from the Earth. I don't know where they're taking it, but they decided no longer orbiting around Earth, so their lunar moon is basically a spaceship. They made this with Elon Musk. I mean, Sid kind of is Elon Musk. He's the one that builds like all the airships that are basically like dragon rockets. Kind of interesting. Cecil gets to wear his paladin armor that he's been wearing the whole time, but Rosa's actually wearing a wedding dress instead of her normal white mage gear. Of course, Palom just decides, oh, I want to sit on the fucking king's chair. She just drags him by his ponytail. It's like, we're in a coronation, fucking behave. Edge just can't stand that he hasn't been talking to Rydia, and I guess he's still obsessed with her. She knows it. Cecil becomes the king of Baron. Since, the original king, if you remember, was killed by Cagnazzo and became an Eidolon, so Baron went without a king for quite some time. And they decided that Lord Cecil would, be the only real replacement. We fought hard for this ending, okay? We deserve a solid 20 minutes of entertainment. Like, they did not make it easy on us to get here. Apparently, the only way to control Palom is for Porum to beat the shit out of him every time he misbehaves. Even in the credits, Palom can't behave. Aw, Edge is trying to talk to Rydia now. Edge, the game is over! You missed your shot! Like, I'm sorry, Edge, if you wanted to talk, you should have earlier. Oh, look, it's Baigan. You remember that guy that tried to join our party and then we were like, nah, that ain't it, fam. The Magus Sisters. The Magus Sisters, I think, show up in Final Fantasy X, except they have, like, weird insect costumes. It's, the Kalka. Got the Fiends going on here. With Scarmiglione, Cagnazzo, Barbarisia, and Rubicante. We didn't get to do it, but there is a super boss that is the 4 fiends combined into one monstrosity. Its name is Garyon, and it uses every element, so... There's Golbez. I just ran over I hit my toe on something and it hurts like hell right now, and I am trying not to let that distract me. But it is probably about an 8 out of 10, and I'm holding it in. It was very sore, and I should not have hit it there. Nope. No, I got it. It's fine. It's going away. You're fine. It's okay. Fine. No, I got it. It's at about a 5 now, so we're good. So I'm guessing that my run is probably one of the last ones that's going to get submitted for this event. At least in my time zone, it's definitely the last one. I'm sure. We did it with like less than 10 minutes to spare. Though, if anybody who... Yeah, if they're in like Central, they have like another 50 minutes, and then I think what the West Coast has just under 3 hours to finish. I might do it, but probably not I probably, if I'm gonna do that, won't stream that. Because I don't know if it's worth streaming like 2 or 3 hours of me just doing the same thing over and over and over again. At this point, the fastest way to get the pudding is probably just going back to Earth and fighting the Antlion's Den. It's a smaller drop chance, but I can do the battles much faster because they end with Cecil just doing one kick and it's over. So, yeah, I can get at least like it's half the drop chance, but like 3 to 4 times as fast, so you'll still come out ahead that way. And it's not dangerous at all. It actually is probably... it might actually be more like 5 to 10 times faster, to be honest. It's like, it's a battle over in one move. So... Hello, Kino. Thank you for joining me here at the end. We managed to get our run completed and submitted just in time. But unfortunately, the hunt for Pink October did not go well, so... What I might do is when I have free time at different points, I might do the grinding, but then like if and when I finally get it, then I will post a picture of it somewhere on my Twitter, I assume so. So I think that's Cluya, Theodore, and Cecilia. Yeah. The middle character is definitely Theodore, that's Golbez. And I believe that it's his parents on the left and the right. So yeah, I mean, we had a really good chance of getting what we needed, but we just didn't get there, so it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Okay, well, it's after midnight. We finished this. It's over. So then what it asks you to do is, because the game is set up so that way you can complete up to 3 playthroughs, and you keep the augments that you've distributed, so that way you can use them for the second playthrough. You keep any adamant armors that you got, and you also keep any onion equipment that you may have found. So playthroughs 2 and 3 are actually more interesting, and you can set yourself up so that by the end of playthrough 3, when your characters are all at level 99, they will all have max stats if you do it correctly. And also, when you finish your first playthrough, you're given a special augment called Limit Break, which lets you do more than 9,999 damage with any particular attack. So, like, Cecil with, question marks love can actually get his damage high enough where he can regularly do, 12 to 13,000 damage in one attack if you give him Limit Break. So that's what they're saying about here. So, however, my save is not prepared to do that yet because there's still stuff that I would want to finish getting before I would start a new playthrough. Because it's easier to get stuff at the end here, but, I might save it here. But I am not going to start a new playthrough on this one yet. So, anyway, that's Final Fantasy IV DS. It was, This is one of my favorite games of all time, just because I love Final Fantasy IV, but this is probably my favorite version just because of the difficulty. Compared to all the other versions of this game, this one is probably the hardest. But it's the one that requires you to use strategy the most. You actually have to think about what you're gonna do. You can't just mindlessly attack the enemies like you can in a lot of other Final Fantasy games. If you just go on everybody just use attack over and over, you will die. That will not work. You will get your ass handed to you until you figure out how to do it right. Because there are definitely times where you need to be defensive on certain points. Like, you know, if you don't defend through Big Bang, like, it's gonna just completely erase your party. Or if you don't defend through, like, Mega Flare or something, like, that will just completely ruin you. There are times where, you know, against, like, Rubicante, if you attack, he's gonna counterattack with attacks that hurt you a lot, so you have to time when you're attacking him to get that right. Yeah, there's a lot more depth of strategy to this game than there is all the other versions, so I definitely enjoy it. And the extra bits of story and the voice acting and everything, I feel they're very worthy additions to this. Like I said, I've started playing Final Fantasy X. It's just I quit 10 because of Blitzball. That's why. I still have it somewhere, and I could play it at some point, but I know it doesn't matter if you win. But I'm one of those people where I want to, like, if there's a special thing that you get for doing a thing, like, I like to try to do my best to get it. I love doing side quests. Side quests are fun. And Blitzball just, like, irritates the hell out of me. So, I don't know, I should give it a try again at some point. Like, I will definitely be playing other games at some point, because now I have the capture card set up so I can play stuff on my TV if I want to, and then, you know, still stream it on here. So it definitely is an option to do that. Though, if I'm going to play another Final Fantasy, I might play Final Fantasy IX as, like, another one, because there's a lot of cool stuff in that game that I really like a lot. 9 is kind of divisive. Like, a lot of people love it and a lot of people hate it, but I don't generally get the sense that there's a lot of mediocre feelings about it. I have never played Rune Factory 2. I'm not familiar with that game. Alright, let me see. Rune Factory 2, what does this look like? Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Rune Factory series. It's a spin-off of Harvest Moon, the story season. Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with them. I haven't played them, so I don't know. But anyway, like, it's late. We finished this. Yeah, like I said, I'm glad that I got to share this with everyone, and I'm also glad that I got to help bring attention to the Fun Texas Choice charity. They're definitely awesome. While we were doing this, I also had donated some money to it myself. And I'll put the link here if you want to. I think it would be awesome if anyone ever did. Like I said, if I caused anybody to donate 1 cent to this, then I would consider that a success. So it would all be worth it in my eyes. So that's what it's all about in the end. Like, the reason that we're doing this is just to try to promote this charity. So anyways, thanks everybody for hanging out. It was fun. I appreciate you joining me for this long endeavor. We played for a good 6 hours today, which is just insane. I think this is my second longest stream ever. So the only one that I ever did that was longer, I think, was Diablo 2. So, all right, I'm going to bed. So, see you, everybody.